everyone, welcome to another quick tip video from SimonsTheStamp.com. Today I'm going to be showing you two different ways that you can do multicolored embossing, heat embossing, and I'm going to be using two different stamps for this. The first one is this happy birthday stamp. It's from the Simon Says Stamp set. This one right here, it says happy birthday. This is the square saying stamp set. I'm going to go ahead and coat my black cardstock, or just, kind of run my powder tool over it. I'm going to be using Wow embossing powders today, and they do have some anti-static properties to the embossing powders, but since I live in a very, very dry climate, anything to do with static electricity that would cause that powder to stick is just pretty apparent. So for me, even though it does have anti-static properties and it does help a little bit, I do still have to use my powder tool. So I'm going to go ahead and coat this stamp with Versamark ink. And I'll stamp that right down to that area. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that too much, you're not on camera. But it just says happy birthday. Alright, now I'm going to take a Post-it note, a really small Post-it note. And I'm just going to cover up a portion of the stamp. I'm just going to have it expose the word happy. Alright, getting some scratch paper here. This is just kind of a drop cloth for my embossing powder. I'm going to be using two different colors of embossing powder. I'm using Cotton Candy and Bubblegum. These are both from Wow embossing powder. I'm going to start with the Bubblegum. I'm just go ahead and pour that onto the area. Then I can shake it off. Alright, I'm going to go one more time just to fill in any areas. Alright, now I'm going to lift off the Post-it note very carefully. And you'll notice I got just a little tiny bit of the top of the letter B, so I'm going to take this little paintbrush and I'm just going to very carefully brush away that area. Alright, I'm going to set that aside for a minute while I funnel the leftover embossing powder back into the jar. Alright, now I'm going to come in with the blue, and because the pink is already coating that first word, I don't have to be super careful with it, but I am going to try to only get the birthday, being really careful. Pretty successful. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss this with my heat gun. Alright, so now I have that happy birthday. Two different colors. Alright, now I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to stamp this little banner here that says Best Day Ever. This is from the Good Times stamp set from Mama Elephant. It's this little banner right here. And I'm going to be using three different colors of embossing powder. First I'm going to ink up my stamp. Okay. Alright, and this time I'm not going to use any Post-its. I'm just going to let it be very kind of free form. I'm starting out with that Cotton Candy blue again. You notice that it's kind of fading off to one area. That's exactly what we want. Next I'm using Bubblegum. Just getting that center area. Notice it's kind of fading into the blue. That's the effect we want. And then the last color I'm going to use is Whirly Pop. It's just a little bit more of a strawberry pink. It's a little bit brighter. And I'll just put that on the remaining third. Alright, so we have those three colors. Alright, and I'll hit this with my heat tool. Alright, so you can see those three different colors. This is kind of a really fun way to emboss backgrounds, really large patterns of background. I think it looks really cool that way. Really great on sentiment stamps like over here. You can just do this with pretty much anything you want. While embossing patterns, we have a large variety of colors at the SimonsSaysStamp.com store. So if you want to pick those up, that would be a great tool to use for this particular technique. Hope you guys enjoyed today and that gave you an idea of something to do with all of your embossing powders. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.